Afternoon baseball on MLB Network, and a great look there at Rogers Center in Toronto. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Toronto Blue Jays.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's focus on one of the most dynamic outfielders in our sport, Kevin Pillar. He's a highlight reel every time he takes the outfield, has made some of the most signature catches of the last 5 years.
Digging in, Miguel Andujar, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. The 1-1 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. First home run of the campaign for him as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
Into the box, Gleyber Torres. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. No outs, nobody on. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chasing after it is Pillar. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 3, Babe Ruth.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here comes the Babe. Bases are empty, one man out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already one homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Here's big Aaron Judge. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
The 3-1. And this is fouled at the plate.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Giancarlo.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ruth leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1 and 2. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Dribbled up the line. That ball's foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the first inning coming up from Rogers Center. New York off to a 1-0 lead. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Number 16 is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's take a look at outfielder Aaron Hicks. Hey, some guys figure it out at 21, some guys figure it out at 30, some guys never figure it out. Aaron Hicks is one of those guys who has come into his own. He's dynamic on both sides of the plate from an offensive standpoint and has an absolute cannon in the outfield to go along with great range.
2-2 to Hall of Famer Robbie Alomar. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Blue Jays are even now at 1 run apiece.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Standing in now, Kevin Pillar. Fouled away. Base is empty here with nobody out. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius has it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting third, right fielder, Sean Green.
Next to bat for Toronto, Sean Green. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Curveball just about brung him up, but it's to 2-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
The 2-2. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And this is going to get to the wall now out near the Toronto bullpen. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Into the box now, Joe Carter. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Stepping in now, number 9. Oh, the good curveball there, and it's 3-2. Green stands at second with 2 gone. Popped him up. Berra moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Jays are able to tie things up thanks to the solo home run. Second inning coming up, all even at 1 apiece. Stepping in, Yogi Berra. He'll get us started in the top of the second. 1-1, here it comes. Here's a high pop-up. Smoke has a play. 1 out.
Batting 7, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Standing in, Didi Gregorius, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. 1 out, nobody on. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Carter will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Batting 8, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now the 3-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The payoff pitch one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied 1 apiece. Digging in, Justin Smoke. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Three balls and a strike now to Smoke. On deck, there you see Troy Tulowitzki. The 3-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Slapped hard the opposite way. Judge is there, 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Troy Tulowitzki. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Still even at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3. There's a shot out to right center field. On his way to second is Tulowitzki. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a two-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does this smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
Coming to the plate now, Yankees Solarte, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Tulowitzki leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hit hard towards center. That's in there, base hit. And a relay to the plate, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D. When you get that base hit to give your team the lead, you have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box, Russell Martin. and it's fouled away. And that one just missed outside.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. The 2-2 one more time. A little bouncer. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the
Now
pitcher's
batting,
favor, but it
second
wasn't
baseman,
outrageous. Hey, listen,
Roberto
calling balls and strikes is a
Alomar.
really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, Roberto Alomar, and he fouls this one off. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Again, another foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A run on two hits here for Toronto. We've played two full. The Jays lead it 2-1. Back now on MLB Network as we welcome you back to Toronto and Rogers Center. Leading off the inning, Luke Voigt, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number two.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Luke Voigt has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Into the box now, Miguel Andujar. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Misses, ball two. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears
Now
back
batting,
and blows smoke
number
by a guy at
25.
the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
In now, Gleyber Torres. Sliders in for a strike. 3-1. Here it is. Fouled away. Smoke in foul ground. And no one will get this one. Hit on the ground to third.
And everyone knows that you set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play. Might be some early season jitters, too.
Stepping in now, Babe Ruth. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Here's big Aaron Judge, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. First home run of the campaign for him. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. Line toward right center. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving. D-Roll, both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Into the box now, Yogi Berra. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
4 runs here in this half inning. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him. And the lead is now 7-2.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
In now, Didi Gregorius. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
The 2-1. Will not catch the zone, ball 3. Still only 1 out in the inning. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Striding in once again, Luke Voigt. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Standing in now, Miguel Andujar. Hit back up the middle. Up with it now is Tulowitzki, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. But not before they come up with 6 runs this half inning on the strength of a couple of home runs. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 7, the Blue Jays 2. Stepping in for the Jays, Kevin Pillar. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The 2-2 one more time. Is a called third strike right on the inside corner.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Into the box, Sean Green. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Fouled off. Hit hard up the middle. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Stepping in now, Joe Carter. And it's fouled away. Green stands at first with 1 out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, number 9.
Striding forward now is the DH, number 9. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 3-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Judge is under it, and that retires the side. 1 left for Toronto. They're down 5. It's 7-2. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So the fourth inning opens with a leadoff single.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to more than a handful of boos, I'm sure, after what can only be described as a terrible pitching performance. David Paulino answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Babe Ruth will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Drilled on the ground to short. Barehanded for one. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not the opening day he wanted to have, unfortunately. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Aaron Judge, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Yankees. They're on top 7-2. Here's Justin Smoke now. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Fastball called strike, 1-2. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 2, Troy.
Stepping up now, Troy Tulowitzki. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat. Two runs, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. The next 3-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Torres scoops it up. On to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here, 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Yankees Solarte.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yankees Solarte. He reached on a single in his first try. 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Here's another 0-2. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Grounded to third. And that's through for a hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
In now, Russell Martin. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. The 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Standing in now, Roberto Alomar. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 7-4 contest.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far. D-Roll home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb.
Oh, and he's into 3rd safely with the stolen base.
That's not easy to do. To steal 3rd off a catcher that has an elite arm like this. Great base running there.
Softly hit out toward short. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 4 full. The Yankees are out in front, 7-4. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Popped him up. Martin is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. It's fair to say that early on, at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. Digging in and looking for more, Yogi Berra. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
The count now at 2-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
So a full count now. Didi Gregorius will be next. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Martin has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They hold a 7-4 lead. Digging in now, Sean Green. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Joe Carter.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Joe Carter. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. 1 out, nobody on. Again, he sends it out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Ready for another chance. Number 9, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit back toward the mound. Backhanded. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. 5 innings complete. The Yankees lead it 7-4. At the plate, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Now the 2-1. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Coming to the plate now, Luke Voigt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hicks gets his lead at first, nobody out. Lays off the breaking pitch, and it's 3 balls and a strike.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
The 3-1. And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Miguel Andujar. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now both runners on the move. Hit the other way out toward right field. Green is there to put it away for out number 1. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, number 25.
Ready once again, Gleyber Torres. He singled his last time up. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
First and second now, 1 man out. Now both runners are breaking. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here now the 2-2. In the air out to right. Giving chase is Green. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Now batting, left fielder, Babe Ruth.
Stepping into the box, Babe Ruth, and their runners at the corners now. Runners on first and third, 2 away. The 1-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
They'll try again. 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Fouled off. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. The 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Pilar is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Yanks strand a pair. They hold a 7-4 lead. David Robertson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 30, David Robertson.
Here's Justin Smoke now. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's 0 for 5. High pop-up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And it's fouled away. All even at 2-2. Here it is. He stays alive, still 2-2. And this is swung on and missed by Tulowitzki, and he's a strikeout victim to make for 2 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, third baseman.
Now at the plate, Yankees Solarte scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first down.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2. And he fouls this one off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
The catcher, Number 8.
Yogi Berra will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his two-run homer that had him rolling early on. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard ground ball to third. There is Solarte. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They hold a 7-4 lead. Russell Martin now. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's 0 for 4.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And a swing and a miss from Martin as he'll retreat to the dugout as out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Roberto.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Roberto Alomar. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. The 1-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a dive. He gathers the throw. He beat it out. Nearly a highlight reel play, but they'll have a runner on here with 1 away.
Now batting.
Bang, bang play right there. That's one of my favorite plays. Thinking back to it, to go in that hole in between first base and second base, do that little pirouette.
Now pitching for the New York
Make
Yankees.
that throw to first base. Wasn't able to complete the play, but nice job.
Dylan Betances is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Kevin Pillar will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. Alomar leads off first with 1 away. No dice on the knuckle curve that time. 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Right fielder number 15, Sean Green.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Zach Britton.
Sean Green will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. A 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Danny Barnes has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
24, Danny Barnes.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. The 0-2 home. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the two starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Ready for another shot now, Aaron Hicks. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. 2-1, here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. In now, Joe Carter, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Number 9 is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. 1 out.
Now batting, number 9.
Goose Gossage answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, number 9. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Justin Smoak. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. He's short, hit hard. There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, number 25.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth.
The left fielder, number 3.
Striding in, Babe Ruth. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
3-2 pitch. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Carter going back, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot for Babe Ruth. First home run of the campaign for him, and they double him up. It's 8-4. Into the box, Aaron Judge. And that's low, ball 4.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Next will be the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He went down on strikes last time up. Fouled off. Judge is off at first with 2 away. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. And he fouls this one off. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Pilar. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, B-Row? If you come to watch offense, you pick the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Three runs already home here. He loses him on ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Here's Didi Gregorius, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Set to deliver on 2-1. Drilled down the line. Solarte with a great slide. How about that? So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Yankees lead this one 10-4. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Third baseman, Yankees Solarte.
Stepping into the box, Yankees Solarte. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. And this will land foul. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
The catcher, number 55.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
In now, Russell Martin. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works too.
Final strike for the Blue Jays. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ruth moves over, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, the die was cast in the 3rd inning when they posted a bunch of runs. After that, they did everything they had to just to wrap up this victory.
10-4, the final in this game. New York led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Number 16 gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Dave Steve struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Goose Gossage hammers down the 5-out save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 10 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 4 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Our paid attendance at the Rogers Center this afternoon, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.